Sunday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with today's edition, a one-day shifted edition of the Saturday Starlight, currently running on Sunday. Now, if we roll back to the Perfect Team preview, you will note, by omission, that the newest theme team, the Virginia Cherries, the players who never made the postseason, is still very much not there. I didn't get the chance to update this slide yet. Trying to fit 7 teams on one space is going to be tricky. Not impossible, but probably tricky. So we are going to get into today's broadcast, and my mistake, I forgot that we had already made a trade between last session and this one. That would be sending Koichi Okumura, who frustrated me to no end and finally just did poorly enough to finally leave. Maddening player. He was so good in 2023, and then he just fell off a cliff. I thought we had something there. We picked up Shuta Tonosaki with most of the money retained, mostly because he's a pending free agent, whatever. And Pat Winkle, who will actually be starting at catcher for us today. Ryosuke Tenko has the day off. We've also purchased Ginji Maeda from the Tokushima Indigo Sox. He's going to be learning how to play both outfield positions in the minors and could contribute to the big league club in due time. Mostly because our top flight left fielder, Mitsukuni Tanaka, is day-to-day with a sprained elbow. So we're giving him a chance to rest up. He's been decent in his debut, but as you can tell, there's a lot of room to grow, and big things are planned for our 2022 first overall pick. Also on the shelf, briefly, Etsuji Kita, our starting center fielder. So we have Haruyuki Ogasawara up in his spot. Ogasawara clearly has the chops to play the outfield. Oh, also looks like he can dabble a little bit in third, but I don't know why you put him there. Anyways, we just lost a 12-inning heartbreaker to the Swallows at their place. We're a game back of Hanshin for the third spot in the Central League postseason. The Chunichi Dragons are currently leading the Central League. But as you can tell from the Pythag, they're a bit of a fraud in doing so. The Tigers probably should be in that spot. So I was doing some research in between streams, and the only thing I could come up with is that Sachiko Sato here is the Mike Trout of Japan. MVP, great defense, fantastic bat, but stuck on an absolute garbage team in the Ehime Honda Comets. I mean, yes, they're an expansion team, but you expect them to catch up at some point. Speaking of Mike Trout, I got to see him and the rest of the Los Angeles Angels at the Skydome yesterday. I was able to take in a game where the Jays got 2 hit by Shohei Ohtani, and Pat Herget, I think, was the guy who pitched the 8th and the 9th. It was gruesome. It was not fun. Oh, the game was fun. The results weren't. So anyways, let's get into our first game of the stream, and then we're going to zoom ahead a little bit. I'm going to try and get to the end of August. Let's not forget the Bork rule could be in effect. We may need to acquire the oldest player not on a playoff team if we are in a playoff position. We're going to be wrapping up at around 3 o'clock today, and then raiding into Gorgo in a nice little bit of role reversal. Please enjoy the lineup intro as per usual. And now the starting lineup for your Bay Stars. Batting first, the second baseman, number 6, Keito Mori. Batting second, the shortstop, number 20, Enya Kimura. Batting third, the first baseman and captain, number 48, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 52, Seiya Hosokawa. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 97, Kaito Ito. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 32, Harukazu Shimada. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 7, Pat Winkle. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Haruyuki Okasawara. Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 50, Koyo Aoyagi. The friendly confines of Yokohama Stadium. Also worth noting, Kaito Ito is getting a rare start in left today. We've got him in there for the bat. He really is the heir apparent to Anthony Rizzo over at first. But for now, might as well trot him out in left field. Hiroshi Toyoda is available off the bench as a defensive substitution. Also worth noting, in the game, this is Pat Winkle's first pro game in the NPB. And welcome back, Tyler Austin. Former Yokohama DNA-based star. We traded him to the Giants for Istami Urania, Kaito Ito, who's currently matting left field, and Shinosuke Yamase, who's currently buried in the minors. I don't believe Istami Urania... Yeah, he's in AAA right now. He did okay for us. Just okay. Since then, Tyler Austin went and signed with the Tampa Bay Rays. And was not offered arbitration last year. He signed with the Chunichi Dragons, so he's back in the Central League. So we've got to keep an eye on him and his power. Koyo Aoyagi, dominant ground ball pitcher. We've got him extended. He's a local boy, too. It's funny, all of our position players are mostly under the age of 30. Rizzo, I think, is the only one who isn't. But our pitching staff, lots of veterans, and Kenta Kozono. And that's an infield single for Yuki Okabayashi to start things off. That'll give Ryuku Tsuchida, the shortstop, an opportunity to get some additional runs. Okabayashi, known for stealing, so we're going to hold him at first. 1-2, and Tsuchida goes down swinging. That will bring up one of the two big power threats in the lineup for the Dragons, Takaya Ishikawa. 1-0, he's going. Winkle up throwing, not in time. Ishikawa, infield fly. Kimura picks it up. That'll bring up Tyler Austin. 3-1 count. That's inside for ball 4. Isao Suzuki. Extreme pull batter. 1-2 to him. Swing strike 3. Or swing strike. Count goes to 1 and 2. Runners do not advance. Full count. Dribbler up the middle. Mori goes on to first. No harm, no foul. Keito Mori leading things off here for Yokohama DNA Bay Stars. Akiyoshi Katsuno on the mound for the Dragons. Bay Stars are lucky. We're missing a lot of their good pitchers in Takahashi, Suarez, and Yanagi. Then again, 2 strikeouts so far for Katsuno. Full count to Rizzo. That's punched into right field, chasing back the fielder at the fence. He's going to be able to pick that up. Good play by Okabayashi in right. Okito Sato now. On the ground, booted by Rizzo. A rare error by the captain. That'll bring the catcher Yuya Gunji to the plate. Something on the ground, please. That's 2 infield hits now. That's subpar. Shimada goes to second for a fielder's choice. Keito Mori injured on the play. Sore elbow. Okay, so we're going to get Awaihara in and playing second. I'll bring up the pitcher Katsuno. Corners are in to guard against the bunt. Just go after him. Stolen base from Makino.
Strike 3.
Katsuno strikes out swinging. 2 down now for Okabayashi. 2-1. On the ground, Kimura charges, fires in time. Losing Mori is suboptimal, but I think we can recover from that. Osakawa, little floater, Tsuchida, and Ishikawa able to argue over it and settle the debate. Here's Ito now. Dribbler up to first. Austin puts it away.
Strike 3.
Shimada down on strikes. So far, going through in order. Scoreless into the top of the third. Leadoff single for Tsuchida. That will bring up Ishikawa. Shimada with that cannon arm makes the ground out. Tsuchida's a demon out there, and Winkle does not have the arm to compete. On the ground, Kimura will go across to first. RBI ground out for Tyler Austin, and the Dragons take a 1-0 lead. Kimura from deep in the hole makes the play. Here's Pat Winkle, first game in the bigs. Drilled into right field, but Okabayashi, with that range, is able to haul it in. 75, 75, 75 in the outfield. Yikes. Katsuno so far dealing. Ground up the third base line. Ishikawa across the diamond. And so far, it is a perfect game for the Dragons. Katsuno off to a great start. But, to be fair, Aoyagi is doing his part. Shimada's been busy, and man, that cannon over there really does help. The bat's still a little suspect. As you can tell, he's in a bit of a slump, but 80 arm and 60 range, yeah, that plays. Back to the top of the order, and Awaihara now getting to see Katsuno. Grounded up to first. And that's the first hit of the game for the Bay Stars. Awaihara able to beat it out. Gunji's a Golden Glove back there. 0-1. Line drive into left. Base hit. Awaihara will hold at second. Runners at first and second now for Rizzo. And it's worth pointing out, like, we need to take a quick look at Rizzo's stats. Do you see the on-base percentage? It starts with a 5. One-two to Rizzo, grounded to the second baseman. Yeah! Sato turns the 4-6-3 double play. Tying run is at third for Seiya Hosokawa. Sato hauls it in. 2 hits, no runs score. That'll bring up Katsuno, the pitcher. Goes the other way. That's falling in for a single. One to Okabayashi. Bunted back to the pitcher. Good play there. 3-1 past the diving Awaihara and into right field. Katsuno will be gunned down at the plate. Hosokawa showing off the cannon. Tsuchida moves into second. But Hosokawa able to keep this a 1-run game. Rizzo gobbles up this one. Still 1-0 Dragons as we head into the bottom of the 5th. Are we going to have as bad luck this session as we did last time? I hope not. Ito tries to go the other way, and it's past Ishikawa and into left field. Kaito Ito on his horse. He will get into second with a leadoff double. Here's Shimada. Inside, ball 4. Pat Winkle now hoping for that first NPB base hit. That'll be a fly ball to right. Okabayashi collects it, and you don't want to test his arm. That will bring up Ogasawara. 2-1 lined into right. Okabayashi's got it again. 2 down now. Aoyagi batting for himself. Outside, ball 4, and now it's Awaihara with a chance. The base is loaded. The 0-1 on the ground. Ishikawa goes the short way. Okay. All right. This is very reminiscent of the game I was just watching in real life, where the Jays just couldn't get anything going to support their starting pitcher. And given how tired our bullpen is, we may need to ask Aoyagi to go a little bit longer than usual. Two-one to Isao. Fly ball to right, Hosokawa able to get on it quickly, 1 down. That'll bring up Sato, the second baseman. Austin with a stolen base attempt. Really picking on Winkle here. Awaihara on top of this one, 2 down. I just intentionally walked Yu Yagunji. That was a mistake. Oh, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, 2 to Makino, called strike 3. Aoyagi at 85 pitches. That's probably going to be the end for his day. Maybe we try and ask him to get 1 more. Let's go with Azuma as our next pitcher out of the pen. Kimura, Rizzo, Hosokawa. And Kimura's going to check in with a leadoff single. Second hit of the day for Enya. Pitch out. Kimura not running. The 1-1. On the ground, that will be a double play. Hosokawa line to left. And Isao Suzuki hangs on for that one. Azuma's ready to come in. .85 pitches on Aoyagi. And Katsuno is going to get his second hit of the game. That will close the book on Aoyagi. Pitches into the 7th, but can't hold the lead. Katsuki Azuma now. Sacrifice bunt. Katsuno moves up to second. The 1-2 to Tsuchida. Called strike 3. That'll bring a very dangerous batter in Ishikawa up to the plate. 0-2 from Azuma. Fly ball to left. Ito only has to move a couple steps, and we're in this lucky 7 time here. You know what? Ito's not bad against lefties. So even though Takahito Matsunaga day-to-day right is coming into today's game, Ito stands in and he's going to get a leadoff single. Exactly the way we drew it up. If anything, Shimada's got the platoon splits against him, but you know what? Let's do a pinch hit here. Do we go with Tagawa, Tonosaki? Yeah, let's pinch hit in Toyoda here. That's on the ground. And that'll be an infield hit for Hiroshi Toyota. Good speed on the base paths there. He may be tired, but we got to turn to him now. The Weather Tenko is into the game to pinch hit, and he will catch. Yosuke Tenko batting from the right side. And that will be a double play. Kaito Ito does move to third, though. So we're going to bring in Tagawa to play second after this. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, whole bunch of defensive and offensive substitutions coming in. Tagawa will bat fifth and play second. Hiroshi Toyoda moves into left. Tenko will catch. Waihara moves to third. Tyler Austin, fly ball to center. Ogasawara able to bring it in. 2-0 to Isao Suzuki. Little dribbler back to the mound. Azuma makes a good play. If we can just ride Akatsuki for the 9th inning as well, I think that saves our bullpen. Okay. Right, pinch hit. Okay, let's get Moria loose. And let's pinch hit in. Well, let's go with Tonosaki. See if he can break out of his slump. He will not. Alright, coming into the game to pitch the 9th, Koki Moriya. We'll get Gunji, Makino, and the pitcher spot. Still a chance for the Bay Stars to walk it off. Hard hit ball, good play by Waihara. We've asked a lot of him today, and he has responded. The Yo1 to Makino. Lined into left, Toyota ranging back, and that's a one-out single for Makino. Chad Pinder coming in to pinch hit. No doubles defense. Called strike 3. That will bring up Okabayashi. 2-2 on the way from Moria. Called swing and a miss, strike 3. Jusuke Sasaki coming in as the closer here. 5.29 ERA, so they're feeling pretty confident. I'm guessing their closer is out of commission. Yeah, Wolf is too tuckered out. Rizzo, Hosokawa, and then Tagawa, but we may see another pinch hit there. We'll see. Rizzo was plunked by the first pitch. That's subpar. Are we going to pinch run here? Do we have anyone who could play first after this? No, we don't. Okay, so we're not going to be able to pinch run for him. Hosokawa. Lofted to left. Isao waits under it, 1 away. Hokuto Miyata now coming in, pinch hitting. Down on strikes. Toyota, the 1-2. That was just... What was that? We got shut out. That's why the Dragons are the current Central League leaders, and we are not. So with Kei Tomori day-to-day for 5 days, we're going to move him. Kataoka is going to return to the Top Flight Club. We're going to move Awaihara to second, so that way he can see some playtime. So that's the kind of season it's been, and that's why I'm thinking, is this a year that we retool versus actually go for it? At the very least, I have to stop watching this club, because this is not the first time it's happened. If you remember last week, that happened a lot too. Play better, Shuta, and you will make the starting lineup. Potential 1B catcher to Ryosuke Tenko here in Scott Manea. As usual, I'm scouting the Indie Leagues to see if there's anyone decent. Chris Arroyo might be an interesting call as a two-way guy. You know what? The bat doesn't impress. Neither does the pitching. We're going to pass on him. If you're wondering why my voice is a little different in terms of tenor tonight, well, that's because, like I said, I was at the baseball game yesterday and hollered myself hoarse. A 68-game on-base streak. Are you seeing this? So we drop a series to the base, or to the Dragons. That's gotta be a record. Okay, I don't see for on-base streaks. Anyways. Let's go until some of our regulars are back from injury, and then let's assess if we're going for it this year or not. Alright, so Anthony Rizzo will be sticking around one more year. $4.25 million. We'll be getting his age 37 season, but I mean, he's been worth... Again, the on-base percentage is 500. Alright, so Scott Manea is actually that good. Let's shortlist him and then we'll come back to him. Worried about his age. Guys, he's the best hitter on this club. Buy me the tiniest bit of a break here. At least the Giants suck. Tyler Chatwood continues to impress. He might actually earn a return spot. Ooh, a late comeback against their catcher. Shimada knocking one over the fence. And then Rizzo. Oh, Rizzo. You beaut, you beast. Alright, who's healthy again? Oh, by the way, Seagram and Sir Newbie of House Salad, thank you so much for the follows. I didn't notice this. We're over 500 now. Really means something that all of y'all are enjoying the stream and hanging out and having a good time. Alright, so Tonosaki is going to head down to the minors because Kita's coming into the lineup. The one knock against Tenko is that he does not do much in terms of power yet. Kozono cruised through this one, 11 Ks. Oh yeah. And Winkle gets his first pro hits. Attaboy, Pat. Way to go. Kaito Ito getting a couple knocks. Kimura with a long bomb. Kimura with a Moto show, alright. Let's see. Are we at Koshien at any point? I want to do a road game. Actually, no, let's play this one against the Tigers. We'll zoom ahead until Mori's healthy again. Alright, Mitsukuni Tanaka's healthy again. Which I believe means Ogasawara is going to be heading down. And Mori should be healthy again by the time the next game comes around. I picked up a series split at Hiroshima's place. 2 back of Hanshin. Mori's healthy again, which means Kataoka heads down. Mori returns. Remove the force start for Awaihara. I mean, Awaihara has done swimmingly as well. Let's not mince words. Putting Mori in the 5 spot with his 7 home runs seems like the right call. The problem is, I feel like we just lack home run pop. Bring in a Sawamura Award winner. I'll pass on that. Oh, the goal is for next year anyway. If we take a look at the awards. Our options are Kishi, who's retired. Roki Sasaki, yeah, we're not getting him. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, love you YY, but I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance to pull him away. The Marines have won 3 of the last 4 Rookie of the Years. Are they actually good this year? Well, they're in the hunt. We may have to play as the Marines in a future save, by the way, because this is just a fun club. Oh wow, Matsukawa has figured it out. Good to see. Then we take a look at the Central League. Masato Morishita has won it 3 years in a row. And they're not going to want anything from him. And then there's Shota Imanaga, who is currently with an expansion club in MLB. Good for him. Alright. Are we going to do a Chatwood start? No, we're going to do a Chatwood start. So we're going to sim that one. We're going to play the next. 10-4, we clown on them. Good to see Winkle starting to figure it out, too. That was quick. Chikamoto tries the bunt, and Chatwood pounces on it. We may have to extend chats here. Here's Ninomiya, the center fielder.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. And that'll bring up Imai. Dangerous batter. Fly ball to center field. Kita takes a couple steps. 1-2-3 inning. And here's Kita now leading off against Hiroto Saiki. Lowest ERA in the Central League. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but we may have to do something about Kimura and Mori. Having both of them makes for a great defense, but the offense is just not there. I think it was either Kidneys, Yuka, or EVC who suggested putting more offense in the second base spot. Rizzo plunked again. Hosokawa, full count.
Strike 3.
He's having a regressive year. Like, from last year when he... I feel like 2024 was his best year, and since then he sort of backslid a little. I mean, his on-base and slugging are back up, but he's a maddening, frustrating guy, and not someone who I'm anticipating will get an extension. Marmolejos lined into right field. Hosokawa on it. That'll just be a loud single. Oyama. On the ground, diving stop by Mori. Good play by the Gold Glover there. That'll bring up Obata. Into foul ground, Shimada waits under it. I just wish Shimada's bat was better. I mean, he's still 24 years old. He can grow into it. I see him as our franchise third baseman. But he's got to show me something. Punched up the middle by Haraguchi. Marmolejos rounding third. He will score. RBI single by Fumihito Haraguchi. The Tigers take the 1-0 lead.
Strike 3.
Moscoso strikes out, but that's only the damage. If we lose again 1-0, I'm going to be peeved. Come on, Tenko. Lined over the head of the second baseman, Moscoso. One out single for the catcher. Here's Tanaka, the left fielder. Still trying to figure out batting at the top flight level. Shimada goes the other way. Imai is right there. That's a little doink single over the head of Shimada. Chikamoto will ground into a double play. No harm, no foul there. All right, good play. Tyler Chatwood can actually swing the bat. As shown here, that's a little looper over the head of the second baseman. Moscoso couldn't get out to him. Why was Chatwood running to second? What on earth was that send call? Kita's going to line this one into the gap. Best extra base hit we've seen all stream session. And he could have scored the run had we not sent Chatwood. Kimuta high and deep to left. Imai at the track hauls it in. Good tag up and run by Kita to move to third. Rizzo, 3-1. They gave him something to hit. That's dropping in. That's an RBI. The first RBI we've seen today. Rizzo. Captain stepping up. Hosokawa on the ground. Third baseman has it. Oyama goes across the diamond with plenty of time. So we're tied. Ever dangerous Yoshitaka Imai. That's into foul territory. Tenko and Shimada rush for it. Shimada with a long run. Able to haul it in. Marmolejo's fly ball right center. Good play by Kita there, backing up Hosokawa. 1-1 to Oyama. Drilled into the right center gap. That's going to hit the warning track. Kita's on it quickly. 2-out double for Yusuke Oyama, the third baseman. It'll bring up Obata, the shortstop. 1-0. On the ground, Mori makes short work of that. Speaking of Mori, here he is, bottom of the fourth. Fly ball to center. Chikamoto just has to take a couple paces. Here's Tenko. Opposite field fly ball. Imai says thank you. Tanaka, hard hit right to Moscoso. Maybe the issue is that we're rushing Tanaka. I mean, he's 21 years old. The issue is the eye stinks and the avoid Ks aren't there. I think what we may need to do is send Tanaka back down. I don't think he's quite ready for play at the big league club. Haraguchi works a 1-out walk. That will bring up Moscoso. Trying to induce a double play ball. Mori's got the grounder. It'll be an infield hit. No play. Actually, let's go corners in. This is bunt territory. Bunted exactly as expected. Let's go corners in again because Chikamoto probably might sneak something. Fly ball to center, deep center. Kita, it's over its head. Koji Chikamoto with a 2 RBI double. 3-1 Tigers.
Strike 3.
You know me, I will strike out swinging. 1-1 on Imai. Slow roller. Mori's got it. He's able to make the play. You know what? Let's let Chatwood bat for himself. Hopefully he won't have such a stupid send call. Shimada, little looper into left. Imai charging in, makes the play.
Strike 3.
I honestly think if we're going to keep Mori and... We may not keep Mori and Kimura. Kimura is a Gold Glove shortstop, but so is Mori. And I want to get Awaihara into the game. The problem is we already signed Mori to a rather substantial contract. We're going to talk about this once we're out of this game. All right, let's get Kubo loose. Juno to Oyama. Bashed on the ground, Shimada's going to go around the horn. Come on, Chatwood. Alright, he's cooked.
Safe.
1-2 from Kubo to Haraguchi. Up the middle, that's another RBI.
Safe.
Okay, we came back when I wasn't watching. See, this is what I mean. Like, what the hell? I don't think they'd have done it if I was watching. So here's the situation I find myself in. Here's the makeup of Mori and Kimura. I honestly thought Mori had more potential. Defensively, he's a stud. Like, no doubt. But compared to Kimura, not so much. And then we go take a look at Awaihara. Yeah, the defense is not as good. But the offense is. I mean, it's a good thing that we have Awaihara because really and truly the two of them can be a matched set. I don't even know if anyone would take Mori. Why are we short a pitcher? How long have we been short a pitcher? Sachiya Yamasaki, I guess? Or Yuto Suzuki? Let's call it Yuto. I wasn't expecting to have to trade Mori, but Awaihara is really pressing the matter. Let's skip ahead to this July 3rd one against Yomiuri. I want to see a win. Oh, good for Hideto Asamura getting home run number 300. Alright, we swept the Tigers, so we're back in a playoff spot. Rizzo's on his way to another MVP. Which, as a 36-year-old, is absolutely ridiculous. Yamakawa with the Buffaloes is slugging like crazy. I took 2 of 3 from the Swallows. He just got back spasms again, so maybe we don't extend... Oh, this is like the 3rd time this year he's got back spasms. Alright. I don't want to test it. So Ogasawara returns to the lineup. Like, Mori is stupid good at second. Kimura is stupid good at short. I guess I can keep both? Just hope we find the offense in the outfield? Like, Tanaka... Yeah, I think he's not ready yet, so let's demote him. See if Tonosaki... No, he hasn't figured it out either, so we're just gonna release... Let's try Kurimoto. Oh, he's also got the low avoid K. Maybe we called up the wrong rookie. Right, Chatwood wants to stay put. He only wants a 500k raise? I mean, he's pitched a gem of a season. We go to 3.2. Yeah, well, let's keep them. Kondo wants an extension as well. He's pitched well. What kind of a contract is he looking for? Not giving him that much money at age 35. Not for a closer. Alright, so here's the situation. Almost all of our coaches have their contracts expiring. Hacker's been good, but I think I know who I want as a... in that spot. So let's extend... Takahashi. I think we can do better than Decker. So we're going to let his contract expire. I need to see who's out there on the market for pitching coaches. Like, do we bring in Mitch Williams? No, we're not going to bring in Mitch. And his reputation is excellent, and but he also doesn't have the best relationship with the team, so... Let's let him hit the open market. Maybe there's an option out there. Nomura and Bush have both been solid. I'd be willing to extend both. At least another 2 years, yeah. Alright, so we got those folks locked in. We also have Takeshi Aono, our bench coach, locked in for good. Now, the other guy I had in mind was Mr. Podorsky here. He doesn't look like he's going to have that good of a relationship either, so let's let Hacker walk and Decker and Ito, and let's see what we can locate on the market. come the off season. Maybe we fire Arnold as well. I don't know. All right, starting to put some ground on Hanshin. Otaka Yamakawa hits 300 long bombs. Alright, so Yuito Mori, career over. He didn't even pitch for us in this season. We traded for him from the Comets. He must have failed his physical. He got injured in spring training and has not been able to come back. I mean, all we sent was a bunch of chaff, really. Cleared out the minor league team. Some of these guys aren't even with the Comets anymore. The bullpen needs maybe some attention in the offseason. So hopefully everyone's weekend has been going well. Once we're done here, I'm going to raid y'all into Gorgo for his perfect team escapades. And then I myself am going to bounce over to meet up with a friend, a fellow NPB fan, a fellow Tigers fan, to commiserate over the season that is with beer. Onuki picks up start of the year, or start of the month. Alright, Taniguchi's rounding into form, good to see. I think Perez might be a trade bait. Foreign guy in the minors. Whoop, Tenko's starting to ramp up. Oh, I think he's fully developed now. Okay. You know what? Keeping Awaihara as a super sub backup and pinch hitter, I think that's the right call to make. Alright, we may be able to sneak into second if we can pound on the Dragons. On a sidebar, there's been a lot of no-hitters in the Japanese leagues this year, if you haven't noticed. Hiroki Sasaki with the 19 strikeout perfect game, of course. And then Shota Imanaga had one. Yudai Ono took a perfecto into the 10th before losing it. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, YY, my guy, got his no-hitter. We knew he was able to do it. Pretty sure Naohi Higashihama picked up one. And Cody Ponce got one earlier this week for the Fighters. Alright, Tyler Chatwood sticks around one more year. We play to a tie. Dragons. And we lose. I don't know, we split the series with the Dragons. Yeah, let's take this one, the Kamichitani start. It's always risky playing funk music off YouTube because you never know if it's, you know, cleared for rights here on Twitch. notable by absence is Hayato Sakamoto. Also, former Bay Stars Andrew Benintendi and Taishi Ota in the outfield. Oh, Maru's out as well. What's going on? Injuries? Just tired? Ooh, they might be injured. That could be interesting. Anyways, we've got Toyota in left today. Natsuki Toda has not earned a decision yet. High fly ball into center field here at Tokyo Dome. Sato hauls it in. Right, 1-2-3 inning for the Bay Stars. Here's Taiga Kamichatani. Ooh. New rookie here, Jiangang Saito. He looks like he could be a problem in years to come. This is what I mean by the Giants are taking the time to retool. Tomonori Kinoshita looks like he's going to develop into a very nice little first baseman for the Gigantes. Swing on 3-0, fly ball to center. Oh, the crowd's already on them. Who peed in their cereal?
Strike three.
Sorry, cereal may be inappropriate for a Japanese audience. Ramen, maybe. Gyudon? I don't know. Still waiting for the first hit of the game. And it's going to be an infield single from Hiroshi Toyoda. Shimada lines it right to Kinoshita. Oof. Andrew Benintendi. There he goes. I'll bring up Okamoto. He's having a down year. Kamichitani's pitching a butte so far. Okay, alright. Yeah, just striking out the side. Attaboy, Taiga. Haruyuki Ogasawara almost beats that one out. Okamoto does have a golden glove for a reason, though. Alright, at least Kamichitani got wood on it. Bay Stars with the lone hit so far. Three 3-0 count on Ota. Outside ball 4. I'll bring up Kishida, the catcher. Kishida to center field. Kita waits under it. He barely had to move. Alright, don't walk the pitcher. Tenko with a good play on the sack bunt there. 1-0 to Saito. Line to right. That's over the head of Hosokawa. That's going to be an RBI. RBI double for Jiangang Saito. Giants take a 1-0 lead. And Kamichitani diffs the error, or throws an error. It was right in front of him, and he whiffed the throw. Lofted to left. Toyota brings it in. Why can't we get breaks like that? Man. I swear, if we're losing in the 7th, I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this game, too. It only does this when I'm watching. Since last week, it's been just garbage performance whenever I'm watching the team. Two to Okamoto. Drill to center field. Kita or Ogasawara is there. All right. Fly ball to center again. Good play out there by Ogasawara. All right, 1-2-3 inning. Can we get something going, please? Tenko swinging on the first pitch. Okamoto says nope. Toyoda lines it right to Okamoto. And Shimada goes to Saito. Alright. I have to be somewhere later today. Let's just fast forward. Okay, yep. Yep. We just got this playoff spot. Can we not immediately lose it? Rizzo's on base has dropped. Who's on the trading block? Anyone interesting? Benintendi is Gregorius. Kensuke Kondo. From the Fighters. That's interesting. Okay, let's... They want Waihara, Kimura, Kozuno Mori, or Onuki. I don't want to give them any of those guys for a pending free agent in Kondo. Good as he would be. Who do the Swallows want? Kimura, Kozono. They'd be willing to take Mori? So we give up our mistake contract, saddle that over there with the Swallows. We get Tetsuto Yamada for this season and next. We get some definite pop in the lineup. No, I don't think that... Not sure if that's the right call. I'm shocked that Murakami's having as rough of a season as he is. They want Kimura or Kozuno for him. That's a tough one. Because getting Yamada would be a huge get. Absolute jolt to the lineup in terms of offense, which Lord knows we need. 350 career home runs. But he'd be like a rental +1. Compared to Kondo, on base phenom. But the power has left him. And he's a pending free agent this year. Do we want to bring Benintendi back? Not for what they're asking. Okay. Not gonna bail the Giants out of their dumb move. Renato Nunez, he of the ridiculous power surge. It looks like he's hitting the aging curve. Serdidi, also on the way out. What about pitching-wise? Okay, way too much of a asking price for Kaito Yoza. I think we may need to get closer to the post season to see what trade we make. Alright, let's play one of these games against the Swallows at their place. All-Star break is coming up. I just want to get a sense, are we actually going to be able... Alright, looks like there's some movement going on. Comets and Dragons making a move, the Carp and the Hawks. I'm surprised the Fighters are selling, even though they're in a tie for a playoff spot right now with the Lions. I mean, the Buffs are just running roughshod, so... Alright, back-to-back wins against the Carp at their place. Kudimoto hasn't seen any action, so we're gonna just bring Kita back. Wow, the Dragons have plummeted out of the playoff spot. This is going to be right down to the wire, I can tell. So we're in the hunt. What do we need to do to elevate this team? Third in offense, first in runs against. Taida's having a down season. As he just said, he's getting BABIP to hell and back. Okay, he's on a burner lately. FIP in the 4, yeah. So I'm not rushing him or anything like that. Yeah, everyone's pitching well. Okay, Aoyagi's on a bit of a slump, but whatever. I think the biggest need right now is left field. Toyoda's not doing it. Mitsukuni Tanaka's not ready yet. So the question is, out of the outfielders, who's available for a trade that we could work? And what do we have to give up to get him? No, we're not picking up Kamizato again. We need someone better than that. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. Let's see. I mean, the Hawks... Hirayama looks amazing. He's actually like the top-rated right fielder in the game. Actually, just to be safe, let's save the game. If I'm going fishing for trades, I've had it happen before where the game will outright crash on me. Okay, if not Hirayama, what about... What if we brought back Tsutsugo? Or go with Nishikawa? Take advantage of the Hawks and their ridiculous budget. Wait a minute, something came up there. Hirayama for Mori. Ooh. I was planning on making Mori the centerpiece of my team. Alright, oh, his batting stats have improved. Actually, his batting has gotten better, so maybe Mori isn't the trade bait anymore. Tsutsugo can still play the outfield. And they'd be willing to pick up one of our prospects. Okay, I think we may have to bring Tsutsugo back. He's having a rough go this season compared to years prior. But the peripherals are nice. The alternative is we go and get someone like Ryoma Nishikawa, who they just signed in the offseason. But who do they want in exchange for him? Kimura Kozunori Mori. No. I can't believe we're doing this. We're going to bring Yoshi Tsutsugo back. What's it going to take? You'd be willing to take Kamichitani or Taira? I mean, Taira was on his way out anyway because, one, he's having a rough season. Two, he's only got 2 ARB years left. And we've got Koichi Kobayashi in the minors raring to come up and take that 6th spot in the rotation. The fact that they're also willing to take someone like... No, we're not giving up Kubo. Kubo definitely deserves to stay with the club. Kamichitani... How many years does Kamichitani still have? 3, okay. They'd also be willing to take Onuki, but Onuki's been having another gangbuster season. And we still got one more R-beer for him. How much can we ask for them to retain? Especially if we throw in a prospect. Not a Shimada, although that would help clear up the logjam. A Yasuji Sakamoto? at least a top 100 prospect. If anything, I think it might be Tokuma Miyamoto we give up. Or Yasuji Sakamoto. Then again, Yasuji looks like he's... yeah, 35 arm, 55 at second base. He's the kind of guy that I'm supposed to be playing at second. But then again, we also got Awaihara, who has developed into an absolute stud. Or is on his way to becoming one. Plays everywhere. Is Awaihara our answer in the outfield? Maybe next season. Maybe we train him up. I don't feel comfortable ditching two guys. Alright, let's try throwing in Kataoka and Perez. Does that even move the needle? It does. What about trying to go to 45% throwing in another garbage prospect? Oh, he really wants Shimada, or Sakamoto. This is tough. I'm okay with moving on Taida. Is there a chance we could move someone like, or include someone like Danny Young? Does that move the needle? Oh, we can't move Danny Young. We traded for him, right? Yeah, so none of those guys move the needle. They're willing to accept 30% even without any other players. I think we gotta trade, Can we include Carlos Arroyo? No. Because we've got Matsunaga as our future second baseman. You know what? I'm okay with moving Yasuji. He can DH. And it'll help us save some money. Holy crap. Oh, that's a lot of money. Right, now I feel bad. Let's throw in Kataoka and Perez as well. The Hawks are going to eat a lot of money on this, but I don't know how you say no. It's going to drain our depth. So maybe we don't give up Kataoka. Yeah, you know what? Let's remove Kataoka from the trading block and from the deal. Yeah, that looks better. Thank you, Masayoshi Son, for sponsoring this club. Let me see if I can find the... There we go. Guess who's coming home? In Baystars Blue. Tsutsugo is back as a base star. Oh, I can't wait for the next home game that we have on the stream. And we did it just before the All-Star games. So we're going to do the last game before the break. And then our first game at home. Oh, we're playing the Dragons again. Okay, we got to get to the end of the month. We're hosting, this game on the trading deadline or August 1st. That's going to be the one we have the lineup intros for. And I can't wait to include Tsutsugo. Guys, I'm stoked. I think Tagawa's going to be our player we send down. Koichi Kobayashi moves into the rotation. Really? You want a single-digit number? No, you're getting number 15. I wish there was a way to force a spot in the rotation. Because Aoyagi does not deserve the number 6 spot in the rotation. Yeah, Tsutsugo in left is the right call. Alright, we're going to play this last game, the one tomorrow, against the Swallows. And then we're going to speed run past the trade deadline. Welcome home, Tsutsugo. Oh no, Tenko's selfish? Alright. We'll try to manage that. Last game we play... here at Meiji Jingu. Playing the Swallows. They've eaten our lunch a little bit this year. It's Jikita with a leadoff hit. Maybe extra bases. Man's on his horse. He's in at second. Sho Matsui has a okay arm. Let's see what Tsutsugo does.
Strike 3.
Okay. Here's Rizzo. Fly ball to left center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Kita will score. Rizzo barely gets in for a double. All right. Actually getting the lead early for once. Come on, Tenko. Drill to center field. And right for the center fielder. Oof. Issei Fukuda had us perfectly plotted. Only 3 home runs in 80 innings. Chatwood's pitched a beaut. The fact that SoftBank ate so much of Tsutsugo's contract means that even if Rizzo declines, Tsutsu can probably take over at first just fine. He could even dabble a little bit in third base, too. Oh, boy.
Strike 3.
All right, we managed to dance around Munetaka Murakami, who, by the way, has hit his 49th home run of the season last year. Or yesterday. The NPB record is 60. The domestic player record is 54 or 55. There's a chance that we are seeing a record-setting season from Munetaka Murakami in real life. Just saying. Chatwood, batting 143. Doink up the middle. First and second now for Kita.
Strike three.
Called strike 3 on the inner half. Ooh. Down the line, Shimada waits for it. Ooh, the cannon. Love to see it. Here's the catcher, Sho Matsui. Infield fly. Kimura hauls it in. Whoops. That'll bring up Nagaoka. 3-1 count. He reaches 2-out walk. 1-2. Wild pitch. Runner goes. All right, good pitching by Chatwood, although his pitch count is a little worrisome. Tsutsugo. All right, doink single. I'll take it. It's his first hit back in Baystar's blue. Good to have you back, Yoshi. Fukuda's going to haul that one in. Hosokawa through the infield. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Tenko. That will be a double play. Don't walk the pitcher. No, no, no. Thank you. Issei Fukuda, dangerous batter. We want nothing of him. We're just going to walk him. 6, 4, 3. Quick inning for Chatwood. You love to see it. Kimura goes the other way. That's into the corner. And the Orinoco flows. Well done, Enya. On the ground. Good play there. Kimura started early. He now sits at third. Shimada needs to not do that. Insurance run dies at third. That's not... Murakami with a bunt. Gotta love Japanese baseball, folks.
Strike three.
Yeah, Chatwood's having a perfectly Chatwoodian game. This is what you expect from him. Ground balls, the occasional walk, the occasional strikeout. Blanco's done well to limit the damage. 1 run on 6 hits. Tsutsugo drills this one to the warning track. That's the Yoshi Tsutsugo we signed up for. Rizzo works a walk, as is tradition. Hosokawa, little fly ball into right. That's not going anywhere. Maruyama hauls it in. Tenko with a chance. Through the right side of the infield, base hit. Will the runner go? Tsutsugo slides in safe. Tenko works up an RBI single. Kimura knocks it down to third. Nagaoka is able to haul or get the out. 2-0 Bay Stars. Chatwood working into the 5th. Fly ball to right center. Hosokawa says hi to Kita. Full count. Mori makes the play. Don't walk the pitcher. Aye, 5 walks, 5 Ks. This may need to be a team effort. Let's get Takanashi loose. One. Dribbler back to the mound. Chatwood throws. Infield single. There goes the no-hitter. All right, base is full of Swallows. Yuhei Takanashi will deal with Tetsuto Yamada. The 1-2 from Yuhei. Pop fly into the shallow center field, and we have a tie game. Pinch hitter here, Fuminori Hayashi. This one's getting away from the Bay Stars. Full count. RBI walk. Come on, Yuhei. There we go. That was ugly. Let's get Nakagawa loose. Six walks, 5 hits, all 3 earned runs charged to Chatwood. That's what he do. Mori with an infield single, alright. Off he goes! In there safe with a stolen base. 13th of the season. Shimada will walk. Jorge Blanco. Let's pinch hit in Ito. Especially since they went with Hiroki Hasegawa as a lefty. I'm comfortable with Ito in this spot. First pitch swinging over the head of the third baseman Nagaoka and into the corner. Mori scores to tie it. Shimada to third. Kaito Ito pinch hit double. Infield is in to try and stop Kita from getting the go-ahead run. Good play there by Nagaoka. Tsutsugo now, 3-1. He's aboard. Full count to Rizzo. And that is a bases-loaded walk to hand the Bay Stars the lead again. Hosokawa now, 1 out. Infield in, line to left field, way back and way gone! Manrui home run! I think that's the first Grand Slam for our team we've seen on stream. Seiya Hosokawa, 8-3 Bay Stars, here in the top of the 6th. Tenko goes up the middle. The hit parade continues for the Bay Stars. Ito may get a second at bat in this inning.
Strike three.
All right, second out. Kimura strikes out. Mori will do the same, so much for that idea. But a 6-run inning courtesy of a Seiya Hosokawa Gurando Suramu Manrui home run. That's all base home run in Japanese. Nakagawa's going to come in to pitch the 7th. Holy Hassenpfeffer. Sorry, it's bottom of the 6th. Based our stake to a 5-run lead. It's Takayuka, the shortstop. That makes it 2 straight groundouts to Rizzo. Kotaro Komori pinch hitting for the pitcher spot. That'll be 3, but Rizzo can't get to that one. That's up the line. It's a 2-out double pinch hit for Komori. Speaking of doubles, let's deep in the outfield. No doubles defense. That's a shot to left. That one is not coming back. Well, we still may need the good bullpen arms after all. Kubo's getting loose. All right, 1 inning will work. All right, versus a lefty like Shimamoto. Waihara does do better, but I'm not sure if I want to make our defense worse. Let's let Shimada bat. Maybe he'll surprise us. Nope. Infield fly. Alright, we're going to pinch hit Nakagawa here. Let's get Toyoda in this spot. Let's save Awaihara in case we have a more serious situation. Alright, error on Yamada, the Gold Glover second baseman. Kita's got a runner on now. Fly ball to center. Good play by Issei Fukuda. Not normally a center fielder here. This may be Tsutsugo's last at bat. Fly ball to right. Deep to right. Is that enough? No. Kubo will get the 7th. It'll be Busenitz for the 8th and Kondo for the 9th. This is a save situation still. First pitch swing, Murakami. Lined into left. Ogasawara checked in there. He's going to hold Taka Murakami to a single. Taiki Hamada. Powerful bat. Kubo gets a ground ball. Shimada to Mori back onto first double play. We may just let Kubo get a second inning. And we may hand it to Busenitz for the 9th. We'll see how the game goes. Ooh, a lot of lefties coming up. How is Boos looking? Boos is pretty even split. What about Kubo? Kubo looks worse against lefties. Yeah, we may want to get Busenitz warm. Let's treat this like a real game. Let's treat this like, you know, we're only up by 3 until we're not. Rizzo down the line and fair. That's into the corner. Anthony Rizzo with a double. 2 for 2 with 2, or 2 for 3 with 2 walks. 2 doubles. Does Hosokawa... Oh, they've intent walked Hosokawa to deal with Tenko. That is a choice. Fly ball to shallow right. Maruyama's on it. Kimura over the head of the third baseman Nagaoka and into the corner. RBI double for Kimura. Mori now with a chance. Safety squeeze is on. Hosokawa out at the plate. It was worth a try. Let's get Azuma loose. Pitcher spot is up. Kubo's night is over. It'll be Ryunosuke. Oh wait, let's shift versus right. Yeah, it'll be a Waihara here. Pinch hitting. Do we have another Grand Slam in him? No, but that will be a couple more RBI. 2 RBI, pinch hit single for Ryunosuke Awaihara. It's 11-5 base stars. Here's Ogasawara, who was not expecting to get an at-bat today. That's a wild pitch. Shimada scores. Yusuke Ito has thrown 20 pitches and has not registered an out yet. There it is. So, 12-5 base stars now. Wow. Katsuki Azuma coming in now out of the base stars bullpen to deal with the range of lots of lefties here in the bottom of the 8th. Base stars lead by 7. Azuma gives up a line drive single. Honzo Eto pinch hitting here. Here's the 1-1 from Azuma. Fly ball. Kimura ranging out to get it. Good pop-up. There's the 0-1 to Takeoka. Drill to center field. Kita ranging back. Comes in a few steps. 2 down. That'll bring up current Orcs Buffalo, but in this game he's a Swallow. Aderlin Rodriguez, A-Rod. No, not that one, the other one. The 1-0 from Azuma. Up the middle. Mori flips it to Kimura for the fielder's choice. Naruki Terashima coming in to deal with the heart of the base stars order. Rizzo does what Rizzo does best. That's his 3rd walk of the game. His OBP's back up above 500. Love you, buddy. Hosokawa, doink single into right. Little looper. Seiya Hosokawa has himself a Moda show. 3 hits on the day. Full count to Tenko. Fly ball center field. Fukuda does have a cannon arm, and he's not being tested. 3 strikeouts now for Enya Kimura. Rough game. Koki Moriya getting loose in the Bay Stars bullpen just in case. Mori and Kimura both had rough goes, but who cares? Fukuda hit a home run Last time up, here he reaches on a base on balls. Koki Moria is available if required. Maruyama's going to loft this into left. Runners at the corners now for Tetsuto Yamada, and that will be an interesting move. We're going to keep Azuma in there. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring in Moria. Let's try and nuke some splits here. Azuma lets the first two base runners get on here. RBI ground out. We are absolutely pitching around Murakami. Little pop fly, Kimura ranging out. It drops in front of him. I'll bring up Taiki Hamada.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike three. One out left. Sho Matsui represents the last hope here. Fly ball to right center. Hosokawa ranging over. And this one, the Bay Stars win, doubling the Swallows 12-6. All right, then. Awesome performance. Let's see who gets named to the All-Star game. Hawks want to send us Nakazaki for Suehiro. Yeah, that's a reject. We already just traded with you. All right. Roster is announced. Wow, Ryo Ota may not be the best third baseman in the Pacific League anymore. Ryuzo Kurosawa is having a rookie campaign for the ages, or a sophomore campaign. Wow. He might be what gets the spirit over the hill. All-Stars for your Bay Stars. Tyler Chatwood. Shinichi Onuki. Ryosuke Tenko, attaboy. Anthony Rizzo, no surprise there. Keito Mori, yes. Enya Kimura starting at center, at short. Seiya Hosokawa starting in right. Lovely. Alright, we are going to skip to the trade deadline, see if there isn't anything else we can do to retool. I'm feeling a little more confident in the club. Also, Rizzo's climbing up the batting average chart now. If Tsutsugo can be the spark that our team needs to actually kick some tail. Key thing is we have to beat the Dragons. We can't keep losing to the Dragons. And Tyler Chatwood tore his back muscle. And we just gave him a contract, so that's putting the rotation in jeopardy. Who the heck? We call up Spence or Young? I do not want Ozma anywhere near the rotation, so let's call up Spence. Yuto as in the rotation? Yeah, that I can get behind, so maybe not Spence. Maybe we go with Danny Young instead. I mean, we're going to keep Spence as a bullpen guy because he's good there. But he's just having a rough go in the majors. Young at least has been better. I mean, he's better as a lefty spec, but I'm okay with that. He's not expecting Tyler Chatwood to blow out his back muscle. So maybe a trade deadline acquisition is in order. Ooh! Okay, 15-6. Nothing. Okay, so I think the team's starting to coalesce. This is going to be a crucial series up against the Carp. Can we gain some ground on them? Yes, yes we can. So Tsutsugo has been okay. He's been specky. But we're gonna keep marching him out because he actually hits dingers unlike the rest of the guys in our lineup. I mean, the alternative is we put in Hiroshi Toyota in left. Waihara may have that spot next year. Yeah, the alternative is someone like Kaito Ito, who's been excellent as a pinch hitter, to be fair. It's not like Tsutsugo's been bad either. Let's see, has Koichi Kobayashi made a start? Yes, he did. Welcome to the bigs, my man. Alright, on the trading block, who's available? Want to pick up Andrew Suarez from the Drags to fill the spot. Yeah, no. Wow, the Tigers are selling Chikamoto? Fujinami's, no surprise there. A lot of players out on the trading block. I'm not sure if there's any moves we can make here. Oh, hey, Tenko finally got his first home run of the season. Way to go. That is his first pro home run that isn't in the postseason. Did he? Oh, right, we're not saving postseason stats. Okay, are we trading for anyone given that we're finally Alright, we're not still playing under our Pythag. I gotta wrap this up soon. Do we go out and get someone like a Yuki Kuniyoshi? No. I feel like we made our one big move and we got... when we went on and got Tsutsugo. Losing Chatwood stinks, but I think we've got the depth to survive the loss. I'm not feeling comfortable giving the Dragons anyone for Suarez. Yeah, let's move on. We're not gonna do a deal at the deadline. And we're gonna start next. Oh, next save is gonna be, or next game's gonna be fun. We get to see our new rookie pitcher on the bump against the Tigers. So the Dragons collapsed. The Bay Stars have fired forward. And with Tsutsugo back in the lineup, back in Bay Stars Blue, I'm excited to see what he can do. A 4-3 walk-off win, Enya Kimura and Tokuma Miyamoto getting the job done. Even if it did move Kimura to third, interesting place for him. Kimura played all three infield positions, lol. Uh-oh. Seiya's injured. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I dislike that we now have an injured Seiya Hosokawa. So for tomorrow's game, we're going to force start Tsutsugo to right. Toyoda and left. You know what? Well, I won't do the force start. I'll see what the game says we should do. The fact that we were able to get Tsutsugo back for basically peanuts, 308 grand for this in the next 2 seasons, I'm comfortable with that. It means our payroll's actually going up next year, which is not good, but we've got a lot of dead money that's going to be leaving the team. I feel like we can come back from that. So, we're a half game back of the Carp. Hope springs eternal. We may be able to win this pennant yet. Oh, and we've got our new ace ready to go. So I think that'll about do it. We're going to go raid into Gorgo now. Remember, the raid phrase is Shine Bright Starlight, and I completely forgot to get any packs today. Oopsie. Clearly, my mind is elsewhere. So, have a great rest of the Sunday. I know I will. And I will catch you soon. Sleep Time with Sweegie is canceled for the week ahead. Wariology may go Monday or maybe canceled outright. At the very least, The Saturday Starlight will return at its usual spot, and I may have a giveaway up my arm for that. Keep an eye on what we go live with as the name. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great Sunday, everyone.